Hi there. Thanks for joining us for Together. I'm Karen Leigh. Welcome to a show that'll make you feel better when it's over. For 30 minutes, I'm going to share just a few of the good things going on around you. People in Colorado are pretty selfless, and they love doing big and small things for neighbors or strangers. So relax, sit back, and enjoy. We start today with something we all love, animals. They truly are therapy, aren't they? But not everyone can actually have a pet. Well, that's where the bird lady comes in. Shawn Chitness shows us how she's using her feathered friends to come together for seniors in Stapleton.
Earth angel.
These seniors know how to have fun, but the smiles on their faces aren't just from dancing. These birds have become a big part of the residents' lives.
If the birds can do it, I can do it.
On your lap or on your chest?
We'll introduce you to the woman behind this one-of-a-kind therapy.
What an awesome person to put this all together.
That's next on Together.
And what a beautiful bird. On Super Bowl Sunday, it wasn't just the Patriots and the Rams playing football. Over at Sloan's Lake, there was another game going on. And while it is lesser known, it was still super. Kelly Worthman takes us to the action.
For nearly 3 decades, the Cespedes family has been coming here on Super Bowl Sunday.
We come together as a group and we play football.
But this is more than a game. This is a community event.
It started off many years ago with uncles playing my generation, our cousins. Before we knew it, it started growing out to community.
They're all playing for someone who can't.
I was out there just like everyone else.
What the outpouring of support means to him, that's later on Together.
Well, finding a place to call home can be a real challenge for those struggling with homelessness, especially with the high cost of living here in Denver. For many homeless, their car is actually their home. But what do you do when your car breaks down? As Jeff Dodd shows us, you may just get lucky and find someone with a big heart is out there to help you.
Cesar's act of kindness started with a visit to church.
The pastor was saying not to end January without helping someone.
So he did. He decided to help a woman whose car broke down by giving her $800 to buy a new one.
When you call me, you say that I'm some kind of a hero. You know, I didn't save anybody's life.
How one of our stories compelled Cesar to help a stranger. That's coming up on Together.
Well, senior living can be a difficult adjustment for people used to a busy life with work and their families. Well, therapy animals are often a way to help them feel at ease and connect with others. While you may think of dogs as the animal of choice, Shawn Chitness shows us how birds are helping seniors in Denver's Stapleton neighborhood.
When I see that's on the calendar, I'm like, woohoo, it's that day.
It's Janet Stensrud's favorite day of the week.
It's going to be a good day, and it always is.
She's been a resident at Balfour Senior Living for about a year. She didn't know if she made the right decision joining this community at first, but then she met these two.
This is Moose and Squirrel.
2 Old Dutch capuchin pigeons that visit each week.
It's nice to have a dog, but this size you can really snuggle with.
The birds can be an acquired taste, but usually people come around quickly.
I thought they were kidding. The first time, I really thought she was kidding.
Hi! How are you doing? You want to hold a bird?
Jackie Kendall Gable is a pet therapy handler, or the bird lady, who volunteers her time with these seniors.
I found out that animals can be soothing, that they can help people when they're hurting.
So nice and soft today.
She says these birds are calm and peaceful, easy to hold, and don't appear scary or make loud noises.
There's something about animals that give you more permission to interact. On your lap or on your chest?
Each week she brings Moose and Squirrel, and residents get to know these 2 birds a little more every time they hold them.
The more that same person holds them, the more the bird knows them, the more they know the bird, the more connection is made.
Therapy birds like Moose here have a vest on them. It has a diaper, and it's also a harness so people like us can hold them.
It helps make sure they don't make messes and that they keep things clean for people.
The first couple of times that I came, I just fell in love with it.
She thinks she's under her mama's wing.
Stensrud says the birds gave her new reason to enjoy this stage of life.
This has been a wonderful opportunity for me to kind of put my heart back at ease and love the world again.
Spending some time sitting with these two leads to everyone getting on their feet as a group.
I've been known to twirl around a little bit in my dance presentation.
By connecting with the birds, these residents become better neighbors, finding more in common and spending more time together.
It's just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It does work.
How you doing?
You know, one thing I love about the show is you always find out something that you didn't know beforehand.
Yeah.
I love these birds. We wanted Sean to come in and talk a little bit more about this. This is so unique. It seems like such a great program.
Yeah, I mean, certainly we think of therapy dogs or therapy cats, but this woman has found that birds in some ways can actually be better. I got to hold one myself and really notice instantly you're more relaxed, you're more calm. I think you have the responsibility of a small animal in your hands, and it just kind of changes the mood in the room.
Yeah, I just love how creative she got too with it. She thought everything out, right? With everything that she had with them too. So how did the residents react to this? You could see them getting up, having fun with it. Did it? Could you tell that it kind of calmed them down a little bit too?
Yeah, I mean, we heard from Janet, huge impact for her, just changed her life. She's kind of got this second act. She even said it was a message from God that she knew she needed to be at that retirement home. But for other seniors who live there, it helps them in remembering memories. It helps them to get over the fear of being around birds. It just has a great range of impact on those residents.
So tell us more about the bird lady. What else does she do?
So she's a very impressive woman. Jackie is who we saw in the piece there. This is a volunteer gig for her. She has a full-time job helping out parents and kids, but she's always loved animals. She grew up on a farm with chickens, and so she learned at an early age the impact that birds can have, and that's why she decided to work with them. And for about a year now, she's been going to that place and really helping these residents connect with the birds and, of course, connect with each other and become a better neighbors at that place.
You can see how much she had the bird earrings on. And
she's truly the bird lady. I mean, she's earned that title.
Sean, thank you so much for introducing us. We just love it. Thanks
Absolutely.
so much. We've got a good news follow-up to share with you as well. A high school football kicker who has been coming together for Colorado is going to continue playing in college. There's no way we could forget Noah Karwacki. We have featured him several times right here on the show. Back in the fall, the Vista Peak senior kicked field goals to raise money for childhood cancer research. He was inspired to do it after learning his coach lost his son to cancer. Well, Noah made a goal to raise $5,000. He ended up raising $6,000. And now Noah is heading to the University of South Alabama on a full scholarship. He'll continue to play football, and no doubt he will continue doing incredible things for other people. So a big congratulations to you, Noah. Well, every February, one family takes over Sloan's Lake Park for a friendly game of football. But this is about so much more than a game. Instead, it's about showing support for a very special family member. Kelly Worthman and photojournalist Eric Bloomer got to be part of this Super Bowl tradition.
Time is here.
On Super Bowl Sunday,
We got baby Von Miller. How about that?
on the south side of Sloan's Lake,
This is my nephew.
football is a family affair.
You ready? Yeah.
For nearly 3 decades now, the Cespedes family has gathered at the park ahead of the big game to play an intense showdown of tackle football. And perhaps no one loves it more than their brother Michael, especially before muscular dystrophy kept him on the sidelines.
I was out there just like everybody else.
Now, family and friends take to the impromptu gridiron to play for Michael, and it's quickly become a community event.
We've even had people that are walking in the park and they'll say, hey, can we play with you guys? And we're like, yeah, come on.
You can clearly see this game is about more than football. It's a fun family tradition. That's especially true for Michael, even though he cannot see a single play.
I lost my vision 19 years ago.
Michael is legally blind, yet he still has a good idea of what's happening on the field.
He caught the ball and
thanks to his sister's play-by-play of the hard-hitting action.
Now he's throwing it deep. Oh!
She does fantastic, given the circumstances.
Michael doesn't see every snap, muddy tackle, or touchdown.
Nino's got it! Nino's got it! Charlie's got it! And a touchdown!
But he says he can really feel the game's excitement.
Watch the flipped over the ladies in the row.
And the love of community his family tradition created.
I really feel blessed.
And we certainly feel blessed getting to hear your story. Well, sunshine, smiles, and hundreds of wagging tails. What more do you need? I only wish I was there in the middle of all this. We're going to explain why hundreds of golden retrievers got together last weekend.
Together with Karen Leigh, sponsored by Canvas Credit Union. We're Canvas, and we've got you covered, Colorado. Go live.
A little something you probably didn't know. Well, you may not have known this. Last Sunday was International Golden Retriever Day. And what a better place to celebrate than in Golden, right? That's where hundreds of golden retrievers and their owners took over the streets. It was meant to be just a fun way for the Goldens and Golden lovers to walk and enjoy the sunshine. But they ended up breaking a world record. More than 1,000 golden retrievers showed up, breaking the previous record. I think they smashed it, of just 350.
Big time golden lovers, and so to be in Golden, Colorado and get an opportunity to see all the other Goldens around, we had to come.
The event was organized by the Golden Retriever Rescue of the Rockies, and that's so typical Colorado, right? We love our dogs so much. 350 is not enough for us, right?
No, I think we should just done 30 minutes about nothing but golden retrievers, and it would have been perfect. I love seeing all that video.
I know, I do too. It makes us happy being dog lovers. So you also have some great pictures to share.
Some great pictures. We've been cold lately, so we've had some winter fun. Take a look at this. This is a great picture from Gina Warner's family. You can see they're enjoying the Dillon ice castles. I can say this is something in Colorado I have always wanted to do and never made it up to do, so this is sort of inspiring to get up there.
Me too. Every time I see these pictures, I'm like, I need to go, I need to go, I need to go.
It looks like a great family activity. So if you head up there, make sure to send us your pictures. And then Gina also sent in this great picture, her dog and the snowman. I think the dog might be a little unsure of the snowman, maybe trying to protect the house a little bit against this mysterious creature. I just loved that picture. And this is a great picture. Greg Over sent us in this from Pooter Canyon. You can see them sitting in the rocks there. He said it was worth the slippery, icy climb and a few little spills they took to get that great picture. I mean, how fantastic is that?
That is beautiful. So I wonder who was back to take it. Did you get any more info?
I didn't, but I assume, these smart kids these days have the tripods with the camera and they can set a setting way outside my scope of things. But I just love that picture. It looks like something in a magazine there.
Yeah, it sure does. Really beautiful. Lauren, thank you for all your pictures. We appreciate it. And as always, send us your photos. They're not professional rowers, but 4 friends decided to take on a grueling challenge and row 3,000 miles across the Atlantic. They not only accomplished this tough feat, but they say they would do it again. How their hard work is making a difference for veterans in Colorado and beyond. Coming up on this week's Together for Colorado calendar, on Wednesday, students at Fairview High School are hosting their annual silent auction. Proceeds benefit There With Care. The nonprofit helps families who have children that are battling serious illnesses. Thursday, it is National Donor Day. Find out how you can save a life and sign up to be an organ donor. Friday, support survivors of sexual violence by attending the Sweethearts for Sava benefit at the Sweetheart Winery in Loveland. You can find more information on these and other events by visiting the Together for Colorado section of CBSDenver.com. Well, they spent 2 months at sea, but a Colorado-based group of veterans rowing across the Atlantic finally crossed that finish line. The Fight Or Die team took part in the Talisker Whiskey Challenge. They wanted to do it to raise awareness for veterans' mental health issues. The grueling race started in the Canary Islands near Spain in December. From there, they rowed 3,000 miles all the way to the Caribbean. The team arrived in Antigua on Monday, and we caught up with Castle Rock resident Bryant Knight shortly after that. The connection is a little spotty, but we wanted to know what he had to eat after months in that boat.
I've already put down a hamburger and fries, which is the first thing I wanted, and then I just downed half a pizza and in a cold beer. So that's about it.
And then he probably slept for like 4 hours after that. Well, they're already planning on rowing again in the 2019 challenge. Way to go. We're so proud of you. Well, these are the stories I really love telling you about, the ones where people watch our newscast and then feel compelled to come together for Colorado. Last week at 10 o'clock, we told you about a woman named Rachel. She was homeless and worried that she was going to lose her job because she no longer had a car to get to that job. Well, one of our amazing viewers saw that story and wanted to help out. As Jeff Todd and photojournalist Jeremiah Belial show us, a big heart goes a long way.
I'm homeless, I'm carless, and I'm about to be jobless if I don't find a way back to and from work.
We met Rachel on Monday night while she was working as a home care provider. She just totaled her car. It was also where she slept at night.
God's always watched over me. He's always provided a way.
Cesar Amezquita saw our story and couldn't get last weekend's sermon out of his mind.
The pastor was saying not to end January without helping someone. And it could be a homeless person. Something, in my heart told me, you gotta help her.
Cesar called Rachel and offered her hundreds of dollars so that she could get another car.
I could see a person that was trying, even though she was homeless.
Rachel told us without a car, she can't work to get a home.
Having a car makes it a little bit easier, a little bit less as hard.
Strangers brought together from an unlikely source.
What are the probabilities of you being in Chicago and someone telling you in Chicago, help a homeless person before January ends, right? And then you come here and there's this homeless person in need, and you feel that strong connection. I didn't save anybody's life. I just felt compelled to help her.
Yeah, and Cesar, you sure did. He says that the good feeling he got helping out Rachel lasted all week. He also hopes that you'll decide to pay it forward next time the opportunity presents itself to you. We'll come together for Colorado, and you could have a chance at winning some free pizza. The Thornton Police Department did. Who nominated them for this tasty treat? We often say we can all learn a few things from kids, and it's so true. We feature a lot of them on the show because they are always glad to help out. That includes these students at Dakota Ridge High School in Littleton. They teamed up with Talent to host a blood drive. Well, students and the staff ended up donating more than 40 pints of blood. In Thornton, a young 911 dispatcher wanted to show the police department just how much he appreciated them, so he entered them into the Papa John's Pass the Pizza contest. And guess what? They won. Thanks to Nick, free pizzas were delivered to Thornton Police Headquarters. They fed not only the officers, but administrators, record employees, and dispatch. If you would like to nominate someone for the Pass the Pizza contest, all you have to do is write to Papa John's and tell them why they're so deserving of this free treat. And if you do nominate someone, let us know about it. We want to hear it. Just post it to our Facebook page, or you can shoot me an email, klee@cbs.com. Can't wait to hear from you. Well, thank you as always for joining us on Together. We'll be back again next week with more amazing stories about your friends and your neighbors. Until then, we take you to Denver's Ruby Hill Park. That's Denver's public school students celebrated their snow day on Thursday. Photojournalist Bob Burke takes us for a ride on some sleds, so hold on.
Watch out, Skylar! Whoa, I'm going backwards! Oh my gosh! Come to me, Renee! Woo!